Are you feeling lost, overwhelmed, or just plain stuck? Do you crave a roadmap to navigate life's complexities and build a more fulfilling existence? This summary of 12 Rules for Life, An Antidote to Chaos by Jordan Peterson offers a powerful framework for reclaiming control, fostering personal responsibility, and achieving lasting happiness. It's not just another self-help book. It's a practical guide based on centuries of wisdom, ready to transform your understanding of yourself and the world around you. Prepare to discover the surprising truths that will empower you to build a life of meaning and purpose. Ready to dive in? In this summary, we'll explore the core principles of Peterson's groundbreaking work. You'll gain a clear understanding of the 12 rules, learn how they apply to various aspects of life, and discover actionable steps to implement them. We'll also unpack the underlying philosophy that fuels these rules and demonstrate how you can begin applying them to your life right away. Prepare to be challenged and inspired. Get ready to discover the key to a more fulfilling life. Personal responsibility, the foundation for self-mastery. In this exploration of personal responsibility, we'll delve into the core principles of taking ownership of our choices and actions. We'll discuss how understanding and embracing responsibility isn't just about avoiding blame, but about empowering ourselves to create positive change. We'll examine practical applications and provide actionable insights to cultivate a stronger sense of responsibility in daily life, fostering growth and success. Imagine a world where personal responsibility fuels progress and transformation. That's the promise we'll explore today. To truly understand how this relates to our daily lives, let's explore the actionable steps we can take to foster personal responsibility. Insight equals taking ownership of your actions is not about avoiding blame, but about actively shaping your outcomes. It's about acknowledging that your decisions, regardless of external pressures, have consequences. Recognizing this principle empowers you to make conscious choices with foresight, understanding the potential repercussions and proactively working towards desired results. For example, if you consistently miss deadlines, analyze the root cause. Is it a time management issue, poor prioritization, or a lack of clear communication? Taking ownership means actively developing strategies to improve these areas, instead of blaming external factors. This proactive approach to responsibility builds resilience and fosters personal growth. Insight equals understanding that your thoughts and emotions play a crucial role in shaping your actions is essential. Personal responsibility isn't just about outward behavior. It's also about internal regulation. Recognizing and managing your emotional responses and the impact of negative thoughts is a critical component. For instance, if you frequently get angry at traffic delays, acknowledging this emotional reaction and identifying strategies to manage that frustration will lead to more constructive responses. Practice self-awareness to identify patterns and develop coping mechanisms to respond to challenges with composure. Embracing self-regulation is a crucial step in taking responsibility for your emotional state. Insight equals accountability isn't just about taking responsibility for your actions, but also about actively seeking improvement. It's about recognizing areas where you could have done better and making concrete steps towards growth. Consider a situation where you made a mistake at work. Instead of dwelling on the error, accept the mistake, learn from it, and develop strategies to prevent similar issues in the future. Accountability means acknowledging imperfections and proactively working to improve your decision-making process. This fosters a learning-oriented mindset, essential for continuous growth. Insight equals building strong relationships is intrinsically linked to personal responsibility. It's about being accountable for your communication and interactions with others. Being aware of how your words and actions impact those around you fosters respect and creates healthier connections. For example, if you have recurring conflicts in relationships, analyze your communication styles, identify potential areas of misunderstanding, and actively work towards more constructive interactions. Personal responsibility in relationships requires empathy, active listening, and a commitment to mutual understanding. Insight equals setting meaningful goals and taking consistent action to achieve them directly connects to personal responsibility. It involves developing the discipline to stay committed, even when faced with obstacles or setbacks. For instance, imagine someone who sets a goal to exercise regularly. Maintaining this commitment requires acknowledging potential challenges, developing strategies for overcoming them, like adjusting schedules or finding workout partners, and celebrating small victories along the way. Personal responsibility means embracing the journey, recognizing the importance of effort, and maintaining a growth-oriented perspective. Insight equals developing strong character, including discipline and integrity, is crucial for personal responsibility. Character isn't something you're born with. It's cultivated through deliberate practice and consistent effort. Imagine striving for honesty in all your dealings. Practice recognizing when you're tempted to compromise your principles and develop techniques to resist those temptations. This ongoing commitment to maintaining ethical standards reinforces responsibility and creates a strong foundation for success. Personal responsibility isn't merely about avoiding blame. It's the bedrock for self-mastery and achieving meaningful goals. Without acknowledging our part in shaping our reality, even the greatest aspirations remain unfulfilled. Imagine a builder constructing a house without a solid foundation. Personal responsibility forms that foundation, giving structure and strength to everything we build in our lives. This sets the stage to explore how personal responsibility connects with specific goals and ambitions. Order and structure, the foundation of responsibility. This theme explores the fundamental concepts of order and structure as presented in 12 Rules for Life. We'll delve into how establishing routines, systems, and boundaries can create a sense of control and reduce chaos in our lives. We'll discover how these principles aren't about rigid inflexibility, but rather about building a solid foundation for personal responsibility. We will investigate the power of these structures in navigating life's challenges. The goal is not to become robots, but to empower ourselves to make conscious choices and take ownership of our lives. We will also examine how order and structure serve as the bedrock for personal growth and success, outlining actionable steps to implement these principles in daily life. Now, let's connect the dots and see how this all comes together. Let's discover how these elements form the basis for our actions and choices. Insight equals order and structure are not about rigidity. They are about intentionality. We will examine how intentional planning and organization can significantly reduce stress and improve decision-making. This involves creating clear routines for daily tasks, setting boundaries to protect your time and energy, and establishing systems to manage responsibilities efficiently. Let's explore how consistent routines cultivate focus, helping you tackle tasks with a clear mind and avoid feeling overwhelmed. A daily schedule, whether for work, exercise, or hobbies, can bring much-needed structure. We'll see how this structure empowers you to prioritize tasks and make better use of your time. To get started, consider outlining a simple schedule for the week, noting essential tasks and time slots. How does this structured approach differ from mere time management? Why is deliberate structure so important to your overall well-being? What does this mean for your daily interactions, personal relationships, and overall productivity? Let's delve deeper into this principle. Insight equals boundaries are essential for maintaining both personal and professional well-being. They act as a firewall between your energy and other people's demands. Clear boundaries prevent others from overstepping and ensure your energy and focus aren't dissipated by constant compromise. Understanding this concept is crucial for maintaining a healthy balance between your needs and those of others. How can you begin to set clearer boundaries today? What are some effective techniques to manage your time and energy more effectively? We will delve into practical strategies to establish healthy boundaries in various aspects of your life. Examples could include setting time limits for responding to emails, saying no to requests that don't align with your priorities, and creating a sense of personal space. Let's move forward and look at how respecting boundaries creates order and clarity. What are some examples of setting boundaries in relationships? How can healthy boundaries contribute to fulfilling your goals? Let's explore how to proactively define and enforce these boundaries. Insight equals taking responsibility for your choices, actions, and the consequences that arise is crucial. Order and structure, when combined with personal responsibility, become a powerful tool for self-improvement. Accountability, a critical aspect of responsibility, involves acknowledging both your successes and mistakes. This allows for growth and prevents a cycle of repeating patterns. How can you foster accountability for your actions? What steps can you take to improve your level of responsibility? Taking responsibility means learning from your errors and being aware of their consequences. It also entails acknowledging your strengths and weaknesses. By embracing this, we build stronger foundations for success. In what ways does order and structure contribute to taking responsibility? Let's explore practical examples of how taking responsibility has impacted people's lives positively. This will be followed by exploring various practical steps and actionable strategies. Insight equals finding meaning and purpose is a critical element in fostering personal responsibility and order. When you understand the significance of your actions, order and structure become intrinsic motivators. When you're clear about your values, you're more likely to make choices aligning with your goals. How does finding meaning connect to order and structure? What are some exercises and techniques for identifying your values and purpose? How does meaning motivate individuals toward responsible behavior? How can you structure your life around your values and purpose? This will encourage you to connect with your values to create a roadmap to your personal success. Let's transition to a deeper exploration of how prioritizing order and structure can foster a fulfilling life, aligning your daily actions with your core principles. Order and structure aren't just about neat desks and tidy schedules. They're the bedrock of personal responsibility. Without a framework of structure, even the most noble intentions can crumble. Imagine a ship without a rudder lost at sea. Order and structure is the rudder. Personal responsibility is the captain's skill. A lack of structure can create chaos. This chaos can lead to difficulties in decision-making and actions. Let's explore how order and structure can form the basis for personal responsibility and how this can help you navigate life's challenges. The importance of rules for a fulfilling life. This theme delves into the crucial role of rules in shaping a fulfilling life, drawing from the book 12 Rules for Life, An Antidote to Chaos. We'll explore how establishing clear guidelines, combined with structured thinking, can lead to personal growth and navigate life's complexities. We'll unpack the significance of self-discipline, accountability, and the power of consistent actions in achieving a greater sense of purpose. This exploration will offer practical insights to establish order and structure in daily life, fostering resilience and navigating the challenges of modern living. To move forward, let's examine how establishing boundaries can shape our actions in a positive way. Insight equals understanding that rules are not restrictive but rather liberating is key. Rules provide a framework for making choices, and without them, our actions are often governed by chaos and impulse, which leads to regret. This theme emphasizes that rules create a pathway towards freedom by establishing boundaries that ultimately help us avoid detrimental choices. Imagine a child learning to ride a bike. The rules of balance and steering are essential, not oppressive. Similarly, in life, clear rules help us master skills and avoid unnecessary mistakes. A clear rule, like don't eat while driving, saves lives and helps us act with better judgment. Applying this rule to life's decisions helps us manage our time, finances, and relationships efficiently. This doesn't mean we shouldn't adapt rules to new situations, but consistently adhering to foundational rules is essential for growth and accomplishment. To move forward, let's examine how establishing boundaries can shape our actions in a positive way. Insight equals self-discipline. A cornerstone of the rules is not about suppressing natural desires, but harnessing them for constructive goals. It's about choosing what to prioritize and setting boundaries to align your actions with your aspirations. Imagine an artist who needs to dedicate hours to their craft. Self-discipline is not about denying food or sleep, but about focusing on their art in scheduled periods. This structured approach allows them to create something fulfilling. Implementing self-discipline through scheduling tasks or sticking to a workout plan, no matter how small, fosters a sense of accomplishment and personal power. This creates a solid foundation for making better decisions in any aspect of life. How can you integrate more self-discipline into your daily routine, one small step at a time? Let's delve deeper into the practical application of these rules. Insight equals accountability is a crucial element in the journey of personal growth. It's not simply about admitting mistakes, but about taking responsibility for our choices and actions and setting ourselves up for success through a system of feedback and learning from errors. An entrepreneur who builds a business faces numerous challenges and setbacks. Accountability is crucial to assess, acknowledge, and learn from mistakes in order to succeed in business. Implementing a system of feedback to keep track of your progress on personal goals will enhance your accountability. The more accountable we are, the more capable we become of learning and adjusting our behavior to achieve our goals. Let's talk about the practical aspects of integrating accountability into your daily life to achieve greater success. Insight equals the theme emphasizes the importance of personal responsibility in achieving both order and progress in life. Acknowledging our role in shaping our own destiny through conscious decision-making and commitment is essential. How can you identify areas of your life where you can take more responsibility and implement rules to achieve better structure? The importance of rules isn't just about order. It's the foundation for a fulfilling life. Without clear guidelines, even the most ambitious goals won't lead to lasting success. You've likely heard the saying, "Failing to plan is planning to fail." This theme explores how rules, much like a roadmap, help us avoid chaos and navigate towards a more purposeful existence. Imagine a life without rules, a chaotic jumble of missed opportunities and unfulfilled potential. This theme highlights how rules, when thoughtfully applied, can become the very pillars supporting your journey. Let's explore how this structure can change your perspective. So, how does this actually work in practice? The power of tradition. This theme explores the profound impact of tradition on individual lives and societal structures, focusing on the core principles in Jordan B. Peterson's book, 12 Rules for Life. We'll dissect how adherence to well-established values, practices, and customs can lead to greater personal responsibility, resilience, and overall well-being. By examining the historical and cultural roots of tradition, we'll uncover its power to provide a framework for navigating life's complexities. We'll also explore the pitfalls of rejecting tradition without a clear understanding of its potential benefits. Now that we've established the importance of tradition, let's see how it works in practice and how to apply it to our daily lives. This is crucial to understanding how tradition can be a guiding force for a more fulfilling and successful life. Insight equals understanding the importance of societal structures and traditions can provide a solid foundation for navigating life's challenges with clarity. Traditions often embody accumulated wisdom, lessons learned over generations, and practical guidelines for living a fulfilling life. When you understand the historical and cultural context of traditions, you can appreciate their depth and significance. Insight equals adopting well-established principles of conduct and social interaction can offer clarity amidst life's uncertainties. These principles, often embedded in tradition, provide a structured approach to decision-making and problem-solving, reducing anxiety and promoting emotional stability. Understanding these principles enables you to navigate complexities with a sense of purpose and direction. Insight equals the power of tradition isn't just about blind adherence. It's about understanding and adapting these time-tested values to contemporary situations. By embracing traditional values, individuals gain a sense of rootedness, stability, and cultural identity. Actively engaging with tradition enables a more nuanced and impactful understanding of oneself and one's place in the world. This process allows for critical evaluation, necessary adaptations, and informed decisions. Insight equals traditional practices and structures can foster personal responsibility and self-discipline. Understanding the value of established routines and commitments is crucial in building character, fostering self-reliance, and managing personal growth. These traditions often provide a framework to develop essential life skills and a sense of accomplishment. We'll delve into how this translates into concrete actions for improved daily life. Insight equals when faced with life's challenges. Acknowledging the guidance embedded within tradition allows for a deeper understanding of the issues and promotes resilience. Drawing from the accumulated knowledge and wisdom of past generations, we can navigate uncertainties with more clarity and composure. We'll provide practical examples of how this process can boost resilience. Insight equals tradition, when understood and applied thoughtfully, can provide a strong sense of community and shared values. This collective understanding fosters a sense of belonging and shared purpose, which is crucial for emotional and psychological well-being. Let's examine how this concept encourages cooperation and mutual respect. Insight equals the power of tradition lies in its ability to encourage humility and a balanced worldview. By acknowledging the contributions of past generations, we avoid the trap of hubris and embrace a broader perspective on life. Integrating traditional perspectives cultivates a sense of respect and appreciation for different viewpoints. Let's analyze the significance of this. Insight equals rejecting tradition without a comprehensive understanding of its benefits can lead to disconnection and instability. This highlights the importance of thoughtful consideration and adaptation, rather than an outright rejection of tradition. Think about how adopting a balanced approach to tradition can significantly enhance your life's journey. Let's discuss how embracing tradition promotes stability and reduces anxiety. The power of tradition isn't just about old ways. It's the foundation for navigating life's complexities effectively. Without a strong sense of tradition, even the best-laid plans can crumble. Imagine a ship without a compass, lost at sea, adrift. Tradition provides that compass, offering clear direction and a pathway to success. Now, let's explore how this ancient wisdom can be applied to our modern lives. The value of hard work. This theme dives deep into the profound value of hard work, exploring how it shapes our lives and builds a strong foundation for future success. We'll examine the importance of dedication, perseverance, and consistent effort, offering practical insights and actionable steps to cultivate these essential qualities within our daily routines. We'll explore the mindset shifts required for effective hard work and address common obstacles. The discussion will highlight the transformative power of hard work, connecting it to long-term well-being, personal growth, and building a fulfilling life. Now, let's move on to exploring the practical application of these insights. How can you integrate these principles into your own life and cultivate the value of hard work? Insight equals embracing the power of discipline. Consistent effort isn't just about putting in hours. It's about cultivating discipline. Discipline is the engine that drives hard work, enabling us to stay focused and motivated. Imagine a marathon runner. It's not just about running, but about the discipline to train consistently, push through discomfort, and maintain the commitment to the finish line. This discipline creates a powerful habit that transcends immediate tasks and shapes long-term success. To cultivate discipline, start by setting clear, achievable goals. Break down large tasks into smaller, manageable steps. Establish a routine that allows for consistent effort. This routine can be tailored to your specific schedule, ensuring you dedicate time to important tasks. Hold yourself accountable, and don't be afraid to seek support from others. To connect to the next point, remember that self-discipline is the bedrock for achieving lasting success. Discipline isn't about suppressing your desires. It's about aligning your actions with your goals. Insight equals the significance of perseverance. Hard work isn't always easy. Obstacles and setbacks are inevitable. Perseverance, the ability to keep going despite challenges, is crucial for success. Think of a struggling artist who tirelessly refines their craft, even when their work isn't immediately recognized. Perseverance allows them to keep creating, evolving, and ultimately achieving their potential. A practical way to build perseverance is to anticipate obstacles. Prepare yourself mentally and emotionally to navigate setbacks. Learn from your mistakes And don't view setbacks as failures. Instead, see them as opportunities for growth and adaptation. Remember, consistent practice and dedication are essential components of building perseverance. The next segment will explore how to apply these lessons in various aspects of life. Insight equals the impact of hard work on personal growth. Hard work isn't just about achieving external goals. It fuels profound personal growth. Imagine a student who dedicates countless hours to learning a new skill. As they master concepts, their understanding expands, their problem-solving abilities develop, and they gain confidence in their abilities. This personal growth empowers them to embrace new challenges and navigate life's complexities with greater ease. A critical aspect of personal growth through hard work is acknowledging your limitations. Embrace challenges as opportunities to learn and adapt. Actively seek feedback, evaluate your progress, and make adjustments as needed. To develop this growth mindset, start by identifying areas where you want to improve. Break down these areas into achievable steps and dedicate consistent effort. This systematic approach will build your resilience and allow you to achieve your goals with greater confidence. Insight equals the connection between hard work and fulfillment. True fulfillment often stems from the satisfaction derived from hard work. Think of a dedicated teacher who invests countless hours in preparing engaging lessons and supporting their students. The deep sense of purpose and accomplishment fuels a powerful sense of fulfillment. This can involve any pursuit, whether it's building a business, mastering an instrument, or raising a family. To connect to this point, take the time to reflect on what truly motivates you. What activities or goals bring you a deep sense of satisfaction? Identify these sources of fulfillment and use them as anchors in your daily pursuits. By connecting to your values, you can turn hard work into a path to personal fulfillment. We all crave success, but what if the secret to unlocking it is not some elusive shortcut, but rather a deeply ingrained value? The value of hard work isn't just about achieving specific milestones. It's about forging a resilient character, building a powerful foundation for a fulfilling life, and ultimately, transforming ourselves and the world around us. It's the consistent effort, the unwavering dedication, and the relentless pursuit of excellence that ultimately shapes our destiny. The nature of suffering. This theme delves into the nature of suffering as a universal human experience, drawing on Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life. We'll explore how embracing suffering, rather than avoiding it, can lead to personal growth and resilience. The discussion will emphasize actionable insights to navigate life's inevitable challenges with greater understanding and strength. Now, let's connect the dots and see how this all comes together, looking at concrete examples of how to apply these principles in daily life. Insight equals suffering is inevitable. Acknowledging this truth is the first step towards understanding and managing it. Consider a marathon runner. The pain, the exhaustion are inevitable parts of the journey. Denying that pain would be detrimental to reaching the goal. This acknowledgement doesn't mean wallowing in misery, but rather accepting the discomfort as a part of the process to achieving something meaningful. A key actionable. When faced with a difficult situation, instead of immediately seeking to alleviate the pain, try to understand the lesson or experience it fully. This fosters self-awareness, a crucial step toward coping effectively with challenges in the future. Insight equals suffering often arises from the resistance to change. Life is fundamentally about adapting. If we resist this process, we create internal conflict that leads to suffering. Imagine a tree growing in the forest. It cannot simply stand still. It must adapt to the winds, the seasons, the competing trees around it. The tree that resists change, that tries to stand rigidly against the natural forces, is ultimately the one that will struggle and suffer. And actionable. Try to identify areas in your life where you are resisting change. It might be a job, a relationship, or even a personal habit. Embrace the need for adaptability and find ways to navigate these shifts gracefully. Insight equals personal responsibility is key to managing suffering. We are not victims of our circumstances, but active participants in shaping our experiences. Think of a ship sailing the ocean. The ship will be tossed and turned by the waves, but the captain is responsible for steering the ship through the storm. The captain cannot control the waves, but they can control how the ship navigates them. An actionable step: take responsibility for your role in any situation where you feel suffering. Ask yourself, what am I doing to contribute to this? This internal examination will empower you to take action and move forward. Insight equals meaning and purpose can be found even in the midst of suffering. We all crave purpose, and suffering can be a catalyst for finding it. Consider a farmer who experiences a devastating drought. They may lose their crops, but they can use this experience to develop new strategies and resilience, ultimately leading to stronger relationships and a deeper appreciation for the land. And actionable: when you find yourself struggling with an overwhelming amount of pain or discomfort, reflect on it. How might this situation hold a source of meaning or purpose? Insight equals embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. Difficult situations often lead to greater personal strength and self-understanding. Consider an athlete preparing for a competition. They know that training is challenging, but they also know that it's essential for success. And actionable: when faced with a setback, resist the urge to view it as a failure. Instead, consider it as a valuable learning opportunity. How can you grow from this experience? Insight equals building resilience involves confronting your fears and anxieties. We all experience fear, but it's how we manage that fear that determines our response to suffering. Think of a soldier in a war zone. They face fear every day, but they must overcome their fear to carry out their duties. And actionable: identify a fear that is holding you back. Then, instead of avoiding it, create a plan to address it. This could be practicing self-compassion or seeking support from a friend or mentor. The nature of suffering isn't about avoiding pain. It's about finding meaning in it. You've likely felt pain, but did you see the value of that experience? This isn't about happiness or pleasure. It's about the inevitable truth of life's challenges. Imagine a ship sailing through a storm. The suffering is the storm, but the journey is about learning to navigate it. Now, let's explore how to use this knowledge to better navigate life's inevitable storms. The significance of meaning in life. This theme dives into the significance of finding meaning in life as a fundamental antidote to chaos, drawing on Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life. We'll explore how understanding and embracing meaning can shape our responses to adversity and navigate life's inevitable challenges. We'll examine how the search for meaning isn't just a philosophical pursuit, but a practical tool for building a fulfilling and resilient life. The discussion will include various perspectives and actionable insights on how to incorporate this vital principle into your daily life. We'll connect the dots between understanding personal values, taking responsibility for our actions, and finding purpose and fulfillment in daily activities. To truly appreciate the significance of meaning, let's connect these different aspects and see how they work together. Insight equals our lives are often filled with inevitable chaos. However, finding meaning in life isn't about chasing a specific outcome, but about engaging in activities that align with your personal values. This means defining what truly matters to you and then committing to actions consistent with those values. A powerful example is pursuing a career that aligns with your passions rather than simply choosing a high-paying job. This principle fosters a sense of inner direction, making you more resilient to life's hardships. Let's explore how this works in practice. To get started, examine your current pursuits and ask yourself, are these activities helping me align with my values? This reflection is a crucial first step towards finding lasting meaning. And what if your current path doesn't reflect your values? Consider making adjustments, however small they may seem, to move toward greater alignment. This could be changing jobs, taking up a new hobby, or even just spending more time with loved ones. Insight equals responsibility is a crucial element of finding meaning. It's not just about taking ownership of your actions, but also about recognizing the impact your choices have on others. Consider the ripple effect of your decisions. By taking responsibility, you're not just addressing your own well-being, but also fostering a more positive and harmonious environment. This could involve taking ownership of mistakes, acknowledging and rectifying your errors, and supporting those around you. For example, if you're struggling with procrastination, taking responsibility means acknowledging the negative impact on your work and relationships and actively developing strategies to overcome it. This includes setting realistic goals, breaking down tasks into manageable steps, and creating a supportive environment. By taking responsibility and actively working towards your goals, you're actively constructing a more meaningful life. Insight equals embrace the present moment. Our minds often drift into the past or future, creating anxieties and dissatisfaction. By focusing on the present, we can appreciate the beauty and richness of life as it unfolds. This involves consciously shifting your focus to the here and now. Instead of dwelling on past mistakes or anxieties about the future, pay attention to the sensory experiences around you, the taste of food, the warmth of the sun, the laughter of loved ones. Engage in mindfulness practices, such as meditation or deep breathing exercises, to cultivate present moment awareness. This doesn't mean ignoring future goals, but rather integrating the present moment as an essential aspect of pursuing them. Start by setting aside a few minutes each day to focus on the present moment, noticing your thoughts and emotions without judgment. This conscious act fosters appreciation and joy in your everyday life, contributing significantly to a more meaningful existence. Insight equals meaning is not a destination. It's a journey. This journey is filled with challenges, setbacks, and triumphs. Embrace these experiences as integral parts of your path. When facing difficulties, look for lessons and opportunities for growth. These experiences can lead to profound and a greater understanding of yourself and the world around you. Let's explore how to use this journey to cultivate perseverance. A valuable lesson in this journey is cultivating resilience to bounce back from setbacks and embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. Finding meaning isn't just about grand gestures. It's about small, consistent actions. The real obstacle isn't external circumstances, but rather your internal capacity to find meaning in daily tasks. Meaning isn't a luxury. It's a foundational element of a resilient life. You've likely encountered the concept of meaning in your life, but perhaps not as thoroughly as now. Now, let's see how this works in practice and discover actionable steps for finding meaning in daily life. The importance of courage. In this audio-only exploration of Jordan Peterson's book, we delve into the profound importance of courage. We'll uncover its various facets, examining the crucial role it plays in navigating life's challenges, building resilience, and discovering meaning. Beyond the abstract, we'll provide relatable examples and actionable insights to help you integrate courageous living into your daily routine. Prepare to embark on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. But how does this happen, and what does it mean for our daily lives? Let's explore further. Insight equals courage isn't about recklessness. It's about facing your fears with intention. Imagine a young entrepreneur, terrified of failure, but driven by an idea. Courage, in this context, means summoning the resolve to take that first step despite the potential for setback. This isn't just about grand gestures. It's about confronting your everyday anxieties, saying no to something that drains you, accepting constructive criticism, or speaking up when you feel unheard. To get started, identify one small fear you've been avoiding. Write it down. Then brainstorm 3 actions you can take to face it, no matter how small. This builds momentum and cultivates a courageous mindset. And how do you build the courage to take risks and face those fears? By acknowledging, understanding, and accepting them. This isn't about ignoring your fears, but about confronting them head-on. This builds your inner strength and resilience for future challenges. This is the beginning of courage, and it's a building block for success in many aspects of life. Now let's delve deeper into how this core concept of courage influences meaning and purpose in your life. Insight equals courage isn't just about facing outward challenges. It's also about confronting your inner demons. Consider a person struggling with addiction. Facing the addiction requires confronting their own weaknesses and the associated pain, a monumental act of courage. Courage, in this case, manifests as the commitment to seek help, the willingness to confront the root causes of the problem, and the determination to rebuild a better life. This requires understanding your personal weaknesses and working on those. Acknowledge the struggle, then ask for support. Reach out to mentors, therapists, friends, or family. Don't be afraid to admit you need help. Seeking help is an act of courage, not a sign of weakness. You're not alone in this journey, and with support, you can begin building a path toward a more fulfilling life. Now, let's shift our focus to how this courage impacts personal responsibility and accountability in one's life. Insight equals courage, in the context of personal responsibility, means accepting accountability for your choices and their consequences. Imagine someone who makes a mistake at work. Instead of blaming others, they take ownership of the situation, recognize the error, and actively seek solutions to rectify it. This courageous action builds trust, strengthens character, and fosters personal growth. The courage to admit mistakes and take responsibility for your actions is essential to building strong relationships. It's about being honest with yourself, about recognizing areas where you could have done better, and taking steps to improve. And that's a testament to your strength and resilience. Remember, acknowledging your shortcomings takes courage, but ultimately, it leads to greater personal growth. Moving forward, let's explore the relationship between courage, meaning, and the overall importance of personal responsibility. Insight equals courage is often intertwined with the pursuit of meaning. Consider someone who dedicates their life to helping others. Their courage stems from a deep understanding of what they value and a desire to make a difference in the world. This is a profound act of courage. Courage, in this case, is not just about taking action, but about aligning your values with your actions. This requires self-reflection and understanding what you truly care about. What is it that truly inspires you? Understanding what gives your life purpose is essential to finding a clear sense of direction. This often requires stepping outside of your comfort zone, embracing unfamiliar situations and people, challenging your preconceived notions, and questioning your beliefs in a productive way. What is truly important to you? What causes resonate with your values? Once you understand your own values, you can more effectively align your actions with those values. This is a courageous step toward a more meaningful life. Now let's examine how these concepts intertwine with making meaningful choices in life. Insight equals courage at its core is an act of self-belief. Imagine someone setting ambitious goals, despite facing significant obstacles. Their actions speak to their belief in themselves and their ability to overcome those obstacles. This inherent self-belief is a powerful form of courage that fuels our ability to pursue our goals. Cultivating self-belief often involves embracing the process of learning from mistakes. How you deal with adversity is directly tied to your self-perception. Recognize that mistakes are opportunities for growth, not failures. View each challenge as a chance to learn and adapt. How do you nurture this belief in yourself? Be patient with yourself during the process. Learning to trust in yourself is a journey, not a destination. And self-belief is a significant component in building courage and resilience in any situation. Let's see how this all connects with decision-making and the importance of self-control. The importance of courage isn't just about bravery in the face of danger. It's the bedrock for finding meaning and purpose in life. Without courage, even the most noble aspirations remain unrealized. Imagine a world devoid of those who dared to challenge the status quo. Inventors, activists, artists. Their courage was not just about confronting immediate challenges. It was about pursuing a vision, a sense of meaning. You've mastered the art of courage, but what happens when facing a life-altering challenge? How does your understanding of meaning redefine your approach to courage? The necessity of self-discipline. unlocking the power of self-discipline is crucial for navigating life's challenges. This theme delves into the essential strategies for building self-discipline, exploring its connection to achieving goals, overcoming obstacles, and fostering personal growth. We'll analyze practical applications, offering actionable insights for incorporating self-discipline into daily routines and overcoming procrastination. We'll also uncover how self-discipline fuels resilience, enabling us to bounce back from setbacks and persevere towards our aspirations. Now, let's connect the dots and see how this all comes together. Insight equals understanding the foundations of self-discipline is vital for its effective implementation. We often associate self-discipline with willpower, but it's deeper than that. Self-discipline hinges on clear goals, consistent routines, and mindful choices. Breaking down daunting tasks into smaller, achievable steps is often the first step towards success. Consider the example of an athlete training for a marathon. They meticulously plan their workouts, adhere to strict diets, and consistently push themselves. This structured approach, rooted in self-discipline, is the key to achieving their ultimate goal. Let's explore the practical steps for cultivating self-discipline and using it to overcome obstacles. A key is to start small and build momentum. What small step can you take today to cultivate self-discipline? This will make you feel empowered and more confident about tackling your goals. Insight equals conquering procrastination is a significant hurdle on the path to self-discipline. Procrastination often stems from fear, perfectionism, or a lack of clarity about priorities. However, by acknowledging these triggers and developing strategies to combat them, you can reclaim control over your time and actions. Visualize your long-term goals and break them down into smaller, more manageable tasks. This approach fosters a sense of accomplishment, motivating you to take the next steps. Also, consider the impact of external factors, such as social media or distracting environments, on your ability to focus. Creating a structured environment that minimizes distractions is crucial for cultivating focus and productivity. For instance, dedicating a specific time and space for work can significantly enhance your focus and productivity. Let's delve deeper into recognizing and managing your procrastination triggers. Insight equals building self-discipline is not a one-time event, but a continuous process of learning and adapting. As you progress, expect occasional setbacks and view them as opportunities for growth, not failures. Embrace a growth mindset, one that fosters resilience in the face of adversity. Consider seeking support from others, such as mentors or friends, to gain perspective and motivation. This supportive network can provide accountability and guidance throughout your self-discipline journey. Journaling can also be a powerful tool for tracking your progress, identifying patterns, and adjusting your strategies. By consistently practicing self-discipline, you develop mental toughness, leading to remarkable results in all aspects of your life. How can you adapt your self-discipline strategies to navigate inevitable setbacks? Insight equals self-discipline is not about denying yourself pleasures, but about making conscious choices that align with your values and goals. It's about understanding your priorities and setting boundaries to protect your time and energy. Explore how mindfulness techniques can help you become more aware of your thoughts and emotions. This awareness can empower you to make conscious decisions that support your self-discipline journey. A well-defined set of values will help determine what you prioritize. Consider the example of someone dedicating time to learning a new skill or pursuing a creative passion. This commitment to a personal goal, despite external pressures, showcases the importance of self-discipline. Exploring ways to align daily actions with personal values is a key part of fostering self-discipline. The necessity of self-discipline isn't just about achieving specific goals. It's the bedrock upon which courage is built. Without self-discipline, even the most courageous actions can crumble. Imagine a towering skyscraper. Self-discipline is the solid foundation, and courage is the architectural design. Without the foundation, the structure cannot stand. You've likely heard about the importance of courage, but what if I told you that courage often relies on a far more fundamental quality? Self-discipline. Let's explore how self-discipline fuels the courage to confront challenges and pursue your dreams. Finding your way, the foundation for self-discipline. In this audio-only summary of Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life, we delve into the transformative power of finding your personal compass. We explore the fundamental principles behind self-discipline and how they shape your journey towards a fulfilling life. We'll look at actionable steps to build strong character, navigate challenges, and ultimately, find your own unique path. This summary provides profound insights into personal growth, offering a clear roadmap for those seeking to build a meaningful life. Now, let's connect the dots and see how this all comes together in the context of self-discipline. Insight equals recognizing and accepting your unique strengths and weaknesses is paramount. Self-awareness is the bedrock of personal growth. Understanding your inherent tendencies, whether introverted or extroverted, helps you make choices that align with your true nature. This isn't about fitting into a mold. It's about recognizing the strengths and weaknesses you already possess. A musician might not be a great athlete, but they might find success in their musical talents. Finding your unique talents allows you to prioritize personal growth aligned with your aptitudes. The key is to embrace those aptitudes rather than to try and be something else entirely. To get started, take some time for introspection. What do you naturally enjoy? What activities do you naturally gravitate toward? These activities often hint at your true strengths. Insight equals structure and routine are vital for navigating life's complexities. A structured daily life helps cultivate habits and routines that reinforce self-discipline. Creating a structured morning routine, for example, helps you start your day intentionally and reduce stress. By implementing routines, you create order and consistency in your life. This allows for more effective time management and a better sense of direction. Let's say you're struggling to write your novel. A structured writing routine can significantly increase your productivity. Even on days you don't feel creative, start small. Set realistic goals for your daily routine and gradually incorporate more structured elements as you gain momentum. Consistency is key, and this consistency is essential for building self-discipline. Insight equals taking responsibility for your actions is crucial for personal growth. This doesn't mean blaming yourself for everything that goes wrong, but acknowledging the impact of your choices and behaviors. It's about owning your contributions to the situation. If you're struggling with a relationship, consider how your actions may have influenced the outcome. This doesn't mean taking all the blame, but taking ownership of your part in the problem. If you consistently procrastinate on tasks, acknowledge that this is a behavior you can change. Embracing personal accountability empowers you to make conscious, purposeful decisions. Begin by identifying recurring patterns in your life. Are there areas where you consistently struggle? Once you've identified them, develop strategies for addressing them constructively. Insight equals integrity, and strong moral principles are essential for a fulfilling life. Honesty, reliability, and sticking to your values are foundational for building trust in yourself and others. When you make promises, keep them. This creates a sense of stability and integrity in your life, allowing others to trust you. Imagine a project at work. Maintaining integrity by working diligently and honestly fosters trust and respect from colleagues. Start by identifying your core values. What principles guide you? Once identified, integrate these principles into your daily actions and decisions. Insight equals finding your true calling is a process of self-discovery, not a destination. It's about identifying your unique talents and passions and then pursuing them with dedication. Discovering what truly drives you is a journey, not a single event. It's about recognizing the things you truly enjoy and then nurturing those interests over time. The process may involve exploring different avenues, recognizing that a true calling might not be immediately apparent. Start by exploring different aspects of your personality and skills. Consider taking courses or exploring new hobbies that might spark an interest. The journey itself is part of the process, and the self-discovery will unfold organically. Insight equals embrace challenges and view them as opportunities for growth. They allow you to test yourself and develop the resilience needed to overcome adversity. Difficult experiences, whether professional setbacks or personal losses, can be stepping stones toward a stronger, more resilient you. Imagine a musician facing a period of personal hardship. The challenges are not seen as a detriment but a catalyst for their music to express those difficult sentiments, thus offering another avenue of self-expression. When facing a challenge, acknowledge its existence and begin to strategically approach it. Finding your way isn't just about choosing a career path. It's about building a life that aligns with your values and purpose. It's the foundation for self-discipline, enabling you to navigate life's inevitable challenges with strength and resilience. Imagine a tree. Finding your way is the roots, and self-discipline is the trunk, both necessary for the tree to grow strong and reach its full potential. A successful person is not simply someone who does well, but rather someone who knows their values and dedicates their life to them. Without self-discipline, finding your way can lead to a series of short-term successes, but lasting personal growth and fulfillment become inaccessible. The power of stories. This theme explores the profound impact of stories in shaping our lives, drawing insights from Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life, an antidote to chaos. We'll delve into how stories, both personal and societal, influence our values, motivations, and ultimately, our paths. We'll examine how to use stories to understand ourselves, communicate effectively, and navigate the complexities of life. We'll also discuss how to create meaningful narratives that inspire positive change within ourselves and our communities. Throughout, the focus is on actionable insights, demonstrating how to leverage the power of storytelling to craft a more fulfilling and purposeful life. To get there, we first need to understand the foundation, and that's where we'll start. Insight equals stories shape our understanding of ourselves and the world. By internalizing narratives, we develop a sense of identity and purpose. We learn through others' experiences, both positive and negative, making informed decisions. For example, consider a child hearing stories about bravery and resilience. They internalize those values and grow to be more courageous themselves. To apply this, consciously reflect on the stories you consume, both media and personal. Identify the values and messages they transmit and evaluate how they align with your own values. This is the first step in using stories to guide your life. To move forward, we need to explore how to construct our own narratives. How does this affect our daily choices? Insight equals strong narratives motivate us towards goals and actions. They provide a sense of direction and purpose, driving us to overcome obstacles. A compelling story about overcoming adversity can inspire us to face our own challenges with determination. A successful entrepreneur, sharing their journey to success with a passion, can motivate others to pursue their dreams with enthusiasm. To apply this, visualize a future success that aligns with your values. Craft a story surrounding this vision. What role does your story play in this visualization? How do obstacles and successes become pivotal moments in your narrative? What is your motivation now? How does this relate to the previous? Insight equals stories help us communicate and connect with others. When we share our stories, we forge bonds and build empathy. By understanding the backgrounds and motivations behind others' actions, we can foster stronger relationships and resolve conflicts more effectively. The sharing of a personal story about failure can build empathy and understanding with others. The relatable and personal narrative can be an effective approach to overcoming obstacles, both individually and collectively. How can this understanding be used in a work setting? How can we harness this approach for increased effectiveness in our teams and organizations? This approach can also help us to understand our own actions through the eyes of others, which can lead to a deeper understanding and self-improvement. Insight equals stories create a framework for personal development. By reflecting on our own experiences, we can develop a deeper understanding of ourselves, our strengths, weaknesses, and patterns. This self-awareness allows us to consciously build our desired narrative. Understanding personal narratives and identifying how they impact others are critical for enhancing our abilities to create better stories for ourselves. This process leads to a more authentic and fulfilling life. Can you give an example of how understanding your personal story can lead to personal development? How can you use this knowledge to foster growth and positive change? What role do you play in others' stories? Insight equals stories promote resilience and adaptation. Facing adversity or change becomes easier with a sense of purpose or direction rooted in a meaningful story. How can we identify the stories we need to tell or allow others to tell to navigate change? A clear personal narrative provides a framework for adaptation and growth in the face of challenges and setbacks. How can your personal narrative help you approach life's challenges with resilience? What can you do to make sure that your story resonates with you and others? What role does your environment play in shaping your personal story? What should you learn from this to shape your own story? The power of stories isn't just about telling tales. It's the foundation for a fulfilling life. Without a compelling narrative, even the greatest aspirations can crumble. Imagine a life without direction, a journey without a map. This is a life without a story. You've likely had moments in your life where a compelling story, whether personal or external, has influenced your choices. But how does this happen, and what does it mean for our daily lives? Let's explore further. The role of myths in 12 Rules for Life. Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life isn't just about self-improvement. It's about understanding the fundamental human condition. This theme explores how myths and stories provide crucial frameworks for navigating life's challenges. We'll delve into the power of these narratives, how they shape our values, and how embracing them can lead to a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. We'll analyze how myths act as guides, offering solutions to common human struggles. We'll explore how these narratives can give us a deeper understanding of ourselves, provide purpose, and empower us to create a more productive and meaningful life. The discussion will touch upon the role of stories and myths across different cultures and throughout history. We'll discover the importance of finding and following a strong ethical compass. We'll gain insight into how using stories to solve problems is crucial in modern life and how they provide a framework for understanding our emotions and behaviors. But how do these stories apply to our modern lives? And what can we glean from them? Let's see how these stories inform our daily choices and the path to a more meaningful existence. To get started, let's look at the foundational stories that shape how we understand ourselves. Insight equals myths provide a framework for understanding the human condition. They offer models for navigating challenges, establishing values, and finding purpose. For example, the hero's journey archetype is a powerful metaphor for personal growth and overcoming adversity. Understanding these narratives can offer solutions to problems we face today. To get started, ask yourself, what are the stories I tell myself about who I am and how the world works? Insight equals stories and myths are not just entertainment. They shape our values, beliefs, and behaviors. They help us understand ourselves and our place in the world. By studying different cultures' myths, we can appreciate the diversity of human experience and uncover universal truths about the challenges we face. This understanding allows us to develop resilience and cope with change more effectively. Let's look at an example. Consider how the concept of a hero's journey has been explored in numerous stories throughout history. From ancient epics to modern films, the core themes remain remarkably consistent. Insight equals myths offer a deeper understanding of our emotions and motivations. They highlight the universal experiences of love, loss, fear, and joy, helping us identify with these feelings. For instance, myths can illuminate the complexities of relationships and offer insights into how to navigate interpersonal conflicts. This understanding allows us to manage our emotions more effectively. The next step is identifying the stories you frequently tell about yourself and how those narratives influence your present circumstances. Insight equals by embracing the power of myths and stories, we can cultivate resilience. Narratives provide us with patterns of behavior, resilience, and strength. Myths and stories help us see the bigger picture and understand that we are not alone in our struggles. This understanding fosters a deeper sense of belonging. Consider how the concept of overcoming obstacles, often seen in mythological heroes, can translate into our own lives, providing hope and inspiration. This is crucial for handling life's challenges. Insight equals myths offer a framework for establishing values and building a moral compass. By learning from the characters in these stories, we can identify ethical dilemmas and develop strong moral principles. Consider how figures like Oedipus or Odysseus grapple with ethical dilemmas in their stories, offering valuable lessons. This understanding promotes strong ethical choices and promotes a sense of purpose in life. Insight equals myths provide a pathway to discovering a deeper understanding of ourselves. They can reveal hidden aspects of our personality and motivations, enabling us to understand our strengths and weaknesses more clearly. Exploring how different cultures represent the human condition through their myths can help us identify the aspects of ourselves that we often overlook. This deeper understanding of our own motivations is crucial for personal growth. Insight equals employing the lessons from myths in everyday life builds resilience. Learning how characters in myths handle obstacles can provide strategies for overcoming challenges. Identifying patterns of courage, wisdom, and adaptation in myths can help us navigate difficult situations with more confidence and grace. Reflect on how you can apply these strategies to your everyday life. We all crave meaning and purpose. The stories we tell ourselves, often mirroring ancient myths, shape our understanding of the world and our place in it. These stories, whether from our childhood or from legends of yore, are not just entertainment. They contain profound insights into the human condition. Recognizing the role of myths in our daily lives offers a powerful framework for personal growth and navigating the complex realities of existence. How can these timeless tales guide our decisions and lead us to greater fulfillment? Let's explore the importance of relationships. This theme dives into the vital importance of relationships, a cornerstone of personal growth and well-being according to the book 12 Rules for Life, an antidote to chaos. We will explore how building strong, healthy connections with others, from family and friends to colleagues, significantly impacts our emotional intelligence, decision-making, and resilience. We'll unpack how positive relationships cultivate a supportive environment that fosters personal growth and guides us toward a more fulfilling life, drawing actionable insights directly from the text. We will explore the complexities of interpersonal interactions, conflict resolution, and the responsibility each individual plays in nurturing healthy relationships. Now, let's connect the dots and see how this all comes together. Insight equals understanding the fundamental importance of prioritizing your relationships. We will discover that meaningful connections with others are not simply beneficial. They are crucial for navigating life's challenges. Consider a strong support system as the bedrock of resilience. Without nurturing your relationships, your well-being can be significantly impacted. This doesn't necessarily mean constantly socializing or being surrounded by people. Rather, it emphasizes the cultivation of authentic, respectful, and meaningful connections. A simple conversation with a trusted friend can be as powerful as a major achievement. To get started, here's the first step you need to take, and why it's so powerful. Identify and prioritize relationships that contribute positively to your life. This is the cornerstone of fostering healthy connections. Let's see how this works. Start by identifying people in your life who lift you up, inspire you, or simply bring joy. Nurture these relationships, and you'll see their positive impact ripple through your life. What are some of the healthy relationships in your life, and how do they make you feel? Insight equals recognizing the importance of setting clear boundaries in relationships. This isn't about being aloof or unfriendly. It's about establishing healthy limits that respect both yourself and others. Setting clear boundaries is about defining what you are willing and not willing to accept in a relationship. It's about recognizing your own needs and communicating them to others. Imagine a healthy relationship as a dance where both partners move in harmony, respecting and acknowledging each other's space. When boundaries are unclear or ignored, relationships can become strained, unhealthy, or even harmful. So, how can setting boundaries positively impact your personal growth and well-being? The answer lies in recognizing your needs, respecting others' needs, and communicating those needs effectively. This will help create a safe and harmonious space for all involved. Insight equals developing effective communication skills. We'll discuss how open and honest communication, active listening, and empathy are key to maintaining healthy relationships. Imagine a garden. Healthy communication is like watering the plants and providing the necessary nutrients to nurture their growth. When communication breaks down, the garden withers. In the context of relationships, effective communication is the lifeblood, a vital pathway between individuals. It creates an environment of understanding, cooperation, and mutual respect. Let's explore how to cultivate those essential communication skills, step by step. To develop these skills, you need a clear understanding of what healthy communication looks and feels like. You need to be aware of your body language and your tone of voice. Practice active listening and empathy. In order to practice these essential skills, you need to identify the communication skills you currently possess and those you need to develop. Let's dive into the practical exercises to improve your communication skills in order to foster genuine connection. We all crave meaningful connections, but the real challenge is building and maintaining those relationships. Relationships aren't just about the good times. They are the bedrock of resilience. Without healthy relationships, even your most ambitious goals can fall apart. Imagine your life as a complex machine. If the relationships are faulty, the entire mechanism will likely be compromised. Healthy relationships are like the lubricating oil that keeps everything running smoothly. Without them, stress, anxiety, and a general sense of chaos can take over. So, how do we nurture those relationships and what happens when they falter? Let's explore further. The Dangers of Chaos, a summary of 12 rules for life. Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life, An Antidote to Chaos, explores the fundamental principles for navigating the chaos of modern life. This audio-only summary delves into the core idea of managing chaos through self-discipline and societal structures. We'll examine how understanding and addressing the dangers of chaos leads to a more fulfilling and productive life. This is a journey to reclaim control over your life, understand your place within society, and ultimately, find meaning and purpose. A logical progression, e.g., to get there, we first need to understand the foundation, and that's where we'll start. Insight equals the first step towards overcoming chaos is acknowledging its presence in our lives. Peterson argues that recognizing chaos isn't about dwelling on negativity, but rather understanding that life inevitably throws curveballs. This awareness allows us to develop strategies for managing challenges. For example, facing a difficult project at work doesn't mean giving up. Instead, it's about accepting the challenge and developing a plan to conquer it. A critical takeaway here is that acknowledging chaos isn't about wallowing. It's about bracing for the inevitable and devising a plan for success. To get started, identify 3 areas where you currently feel overwhelmed or where chaos seems to be present and note them down. This is the first step in creating a framework for change. Now, let's move on to understanding the specific ways we can control this chaos. Insight equals Peterson emphasizes the importance of personal responsibility. He argues that blaming external factors for our struggles often hinders our growth. Instead, we should focus on the choices we make and the actions we take. This isn't about harsh self-criticism, but about understanding that our choices have consequences. For instance, consistently failing to meet deadlines at work is a pattern of actions that results in negative outcomes. To get started on building this accountability, try logging your tasks for a week. This can be as simple as using a notebook or a mobile app, noting down your daily activities and accomplishments along with any setbacks or difficulties faced. This helps identify recurring patterns and areas requiring more structured planning. Now, let's examine how to harness this personal responsibility to build more predictable and fulfilling experiences. Insight equals developing self-discipline is crucial for controlling chaos in your life. Peterson argues that self-discipline allows us to achieve our goals by resisting immediate gratification and focusing on long-term outcomes. This isn't about rigid adherence to rules, but about making conscious choices that align with our values. Consider a student who puts off studying for an important exam to watch TV. Later, facing the consequences of poor performance, they realize the importance of self-discipline. To apply this practically, create a realistic weekly schedule that incorporates both your responsibilities and personal time. Identify one area where you could increase your self-discipline and commit to a small, specific action for the next week. This actionable step is the foundation for sustained behavioral change, and we'll explore further steps on this journey. Insight equals Peterson emphasizes the crucial role of societal structures in maintaining order. He believes that clear rules and expectations help to reduce chaos and promote stability. Think of traffic laws. They may feel restrictive, but they create a framework that allows for smooth and safe movement. To translate this into daily life, identify an area where social norms or rules could improve your daily experience, and consider how adherence to these rules might contribute to a more predictable and orderly environment. This concept will be further examined in later keys, but for now let's shift our focus to a crucial aspect of mastering chaos, which is resilience. Insight equals building resilience is essential for navigating life's inevitable challenges. Peterson emphasizes that setbacks are opportunities for growth, and resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity. Consider a businessman who loses a major contract. Instead of succumbing to despair, he uses the experience to refine his strategy and find new opportunities. A simple action to build resilience involves setting a small challenge each day and working to overcome it, focusing on the process and not only the result. This daily practice helps cultivate the ability to endure hardships. Insight equals Peterson encourages us to confront our fears and anxieties. He argues that avoiding challenges only perpetuates a cycle of fear and avoidance. Instead, we should approach these obstacles head-on, recognizing that conquering our fears is a path to personal growth. Consider a person who avoids public speaking because of fear of judgment. However, when they practice and overcome this fear, they discover a newfound confidence and ability. A simple step toward this is to identify one fear and brainstorm 3 small steps to confront it, starting with the smallest step. We all face chaos in our lives, but Peterson's 12 rules for life provides a structured approach to managing it. This isn't about rigid rules, but about adopting principles that foster personal responsibility, resilience, and a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place within society. It's like a compass in a storm, guiding us towards a more stable and fulfilling life. The importance of purpose. This theme delves into the profound importance of purpose in life, drawing from Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life. We'll explore how a clear sense of purpose can navigate life's inevitable chaos and challenges. We'll examine how finding your purpose isn't about grand pronouncements, but rather small, consistent actions that build a solid foundation for a meaningful and fulfilling life. We'll also discuss practical steps to cultivate purpose in everyday activities. This audio format is designed for easy consumption and retention, making it perfect for a YouTube channel. To get there, we first need to understand the foundation, and that's where we'll start. Insight equals the journey to finding your purpose isn't about grand pronouncements, but about consistent action. It's about identifying what truly matters to you, aligning your values with your daily choices, and continually striving to improve. For example, instead of declaring, "I want to be a doctor," focus on specific actions, studying diligently, volunteering in a clinic, or reading medical journals. This allows you to cultivate your purpose by taking concrete steps and fosters a strong sense of progress, which is essential for motivation. Now, let's see how these actions can be incorporated into your daily routine to further solidify your sense of purpose. Insight equals acknowledging and accepting responsibility is a crucial step in aligning your actions with your purpose. Instead of blaming external forces, Recognize your role in shaping your own experiences. If you encounter challenges at work, don't just complain about your boss, but take the initiative to resolve the issue or improve your performance. This doesn't mean you ignore unfair situations, but rather that you actively take charge of your responses and choices. Let's explore how this process contributes to personal growth and self-reliance. Insight equals personal development is a continuous process, not a destination. Your purpose evolves alongside you as you gain new experiences, learn from mistakes, and grow as an individual. Be open to changing your goals and priorities, especially if your values change. For example, if you initially pursued a career in finance but later discover a passion for environmental conservation, adapt your path accordingly. This adaptability showcases resilience and allows your purpose to become a dynamic aspect of your journey. Let's see how these adjustments contribute to a more meaningful and authentic life. Insight equals building a strong foundation of purpose requires self-discipline. This is not about strict, rigid rules, but about finding the self-control to prioritize your goals and resist temptations. For example, if you're trying to create a healthy lifestyle, commit to regular exercise and balanced meals even when faced with distractions or cravings. In practicing self-discipline, you're strengthening your resolve and making conscious choices that align with your purpose. Transitioning to the next concept, we'll explore how these disciplined actions create lasting impact. Insight equals resilience is paramount in the pursuit of purpose. As life inevitably throws obstacles our way, develop the ability to bounce back from setbacks, learn from mistakes, and adapt to change. For instance, if you fail an important exam, don't let it derail you. Instead, analyze what went wrong, identify areas for improvement, and approach your next attempt with a revised strategy. This demonstrates a willingness to confront challenges and to persevere. Now let's see how to cultivate this resilience in our daily lives. Insight equals connecting with others fosters growth and provides valuable into different perspectives. Engage in meaningful conversations, build supportive relationships, and seek guidance from mentors. Networking with people who have similar aspirations and values can provide motivation and encouragement. For instance, joining a community group focused on your chosen field can provide valuable Now let's delve deeper into the importance of social connections. Finding your purpose isn't just about feeling good, it's about mastering the chaos of life. It's the cornerstone of resilience and success. Without a strong sense of purpose, you're adrift on a sea of distractions and anxieties. Imagine a ship without a rudder. It's tossed about by the waves, never reaching its destination. Purpose is that rudder, providing direction and stability in life storms. So how do we navigate the chaos of life with a clear sense of purpose? We'll explore that journey together. Now, let's dive deeper into the elements that make purpose so crucial. The importance of self-knowledge in 12 Rules for Life. In this insightful exploration of Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life, we delve into the profound importance of self-knowledge. We'll uncover how understanding ourselves, our strengths, weaknesses, values, and motivations is the bedrock for navigating life's complexities and achieving lasting fulfillment. This isn't just about introspection. It's about taking concrete steps towards a more purposeful and meaningful life. We will explore how self-knowledge empowers us to make better decisions, build stronger relationships, and ultimately, live a more authentic life. Now that we've covered the importance of self-knowledge, let's shift our focus to the importance of purpose. Insight equals self-knowledge begins with honestly confronting our flaws. It's not about being perfect, but about recognizing our weaknesses and acknowledging where we need to improve. This often involves difficult introspection, confronting uncomfortable truths about ourselves. For example, realizing that we tend to procrastinate or struggle with communication allows us to strategize how to overcome these challenges. Instead of ignoring the issue, we understand it, and from this understanding, we can develop better coping mechanisms. To get there, we first need to understand the foundation, and that's where we'll start. Insight equals understanding our values is crucial. What truly matters to us? what drives us. Identifying our core values helps us make decisions aligned with our deepest desires, leading to a more fulfilling existence. For instance, if community is a strong value, you'll prioritize activities and relationships that support that value. This allows us to build a life that truly resonates with our inner compass. To get there, we first need to understand the foundation, and that's where we'll start. Insight equals our strengths are equally important. Identifying and harnessing our unique abilities allows us to leverage our talents to achieve goals. Recognizing our strengths doesn't mean ignoring our weaknesses. Rather, it helps us channel our energy towards areas where we excel. This allows us to create an environment that supports our strengths, letting them flourish. This is a key part of making good decisions. A key example is finding a career that utilizes your skills and interests. By doing this, you can maximize your potential and find greater joy in your work. This is part of the larger tapestry of our overall well-being. Let's see how this works. Insight equals self-knowledge is a continuous journey. It's not a destination, but a process of ongoing self-assessment and adaptation. By regularly reflecting on our actions, thoughts, and emotions, we stay mindful of our progress and make adjustments to our approach as we grow and experience new things. This ensures that our self-knowledge is always relevant to the ever-evolving circumstances of our lives. To truly thrive, we need to constantly reevaluate our understanding of ourselves. Let's explore this idea further. Insight equals self-knowledge isn't just about what we are, but also what we want to be. Setting goals, even small ones, is a key part of the process. Our aspirations can significantly influence how we act and think. To get to where we want to be, we need to understand where we are, and that's where self-knowledge comes in. When we truly understand ourselves, we can set goals that are truly aligned with who we are and what we value. In other words, our goals become intrinsically tied to our values. This is a cornerstone of a more fulfilling life. Insight equals by acknowledging our patterns and biases, we can gain greater self-awareness. This is key for making sound decisions and building stronger relationships. We have to be honest with ourselves when assessing our thought patterns, our emotions, and our biases. By doing this, we learn to anticipate our reactions to different situations and proactively address potential challenges. This approach improves our interactions with others, creating stronger and more meaningful relationships. This knowledge helps us understand our own emotional triggers and reactions. It helps us become more effective communicators and better listeners. Insight equals ultimately, self-knowledge empowers us to make more conscious decisions. When we know ourselves, we're better equipped to navigate life's challenges. This knowledge allows us to manage our emotions effectively, resolve conflicts constructively, and make choices that align with our values and long-term goals. This leads to a more fulfilling and purposeful existence. This knowledge allows us to see ourselves more clearly, which can lead to more fulfilling relationships and more meaningful work. Insight equals understanding your motivation helps you understand why you do what you do. This is key to understanding ourselves and our behavior. The more you understand your motivations, the better you can identify your priorities and how to make decisions that are consistent with your values and your goals. By knowing yourself, you can anticipate your reactions, recognize your biases, and develop strategies to overcome your weaknesses. We all crave fulfillment, yet the path to it often seems shrouded in uncertainty. Understanding ourselves, our desires, fears, and motivations isn't just about self-improvement. It's the foundation for navigating life's complexities. The importance of self-knowledge isn't just about positive self-talk. It's the bedrock for building a purposeful life. Without self-awareness, even the most ambitious goals can lead to fleeting satisfaction or bitter disappointment. Imagine a ship without a compass, lost at sea. Self-knowledge is the compass, guiding us toward a more fulfilling and meaningful journey. Studies have shown that a profound understanding of self correlates with improved mental well-being and greater resilience. The power of ritual. In Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life, he emphasizes the power of ritual in creating a structured life. This theme delves into how consistent routines and practices, when approached thoughtfully, can profoundly impact our well-being and self-understanding. We'll explore the subtle but powerful ways these rituals shape our mindset, habits, and ultimately, our relationship with ourselves. We'll discuss the importance of intentionality in establishing rituals and how they can be tailored to individual needs and circumstances, making the process less intimidating and more attainable for listeners. We'll also consider the role of self-reflection in evaluating the effectiveness of a ritual and how to adjust it for optimal results. Now, let's delve into specific examples and explore how this profound idea translates into practical actions in our daily lives. Insight equals rituals aren't just about arbitrary actions. They're about creating structure and consistency in our daily lives. Think of a daily meditation practice. It might seem simple, but it fosters a consistent connection with your inner self, reducing anxiety and promoting mindfulness. How can you build a daily ritual, regardless of its type, that will bring consistent benefits? To get started, consider what areas of your life need structure and which activities you already enjoy. The key is to make it manageable and sustainable. Insight equals intentionality is key. A ritual without purpose is just a habit. For instance, if your ritual is morning journaling, don't just write whatever comes to mind. Ask yourself, what am I trying to learn from this exercise? This intentionality turns the journaling into a deliberate act of self-discovery, increasing self-awareness and providing that you might not have otherwise found. Insight equals rituals can be tailored to each individual's needs. You don't have to follow a strict regimen. A daily walk in nature, listening to music, or even a 5-minute gratitude practice can be powerful rituals. The goal is to create a system that works for you. Instead of aiming for perfection, focus on starting with what's manageable and building from there. This approach will make the process less intimidating and more sustainable. Insight equals consistency is vital. Like a seed that needs regular watering, rituals need consistent repetition to truly blossom. How do you sustain consistency? Break down large goals into manageable steps. Celebrate small wins and remember to adjust and adapt your ritual as your needs evolve. Flexibility is important, but consistency is crucial for lasting impact. Insight equals rituals foster self-discipline and accountability. Imagine a student who makes a commitment to studying for an hour every day. This ritual builds discipline and holds them accountable for their learning. The key is to find a ritual that aligns with your personal goals and values and to hold yourself accountable. Insight equals reflect on your rituals. Periodically review how your rituals are contributing to your overall well-being. Are they still serving their intended purpose? Are you getting the desired results? If not, adjust and adapt them as needed. Be open to changing or adding to your rituals based on new and your evolving circumstances. This feedback loop is crucial for growth. Insight equals rituals can be used to cultivate gratitude. Daily gratitude practices are rituals designed to foster a positive mindset. Each night, take a moment to reflect on the things you are thankful for. This ritual will help shift your focus to positive aspects of your life. The power of ritual isn't just about creating routines. It's the foundation for self-knowledge. Without consistent practice, even the most profound self-reflection won't lead to lasting personal growth. Imagine a ship without a rudder lost at sea. Rituals are the rudder that guide us toward clarity and self-discovery. You've mastered the art of ritual, but what happens when life throws you unexpected curveballs? How does self-knowledge redefine your understanding of these rituals? The value of tradition. In this summary, we delve into the critical importance of tradition within Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life. We explore how embracing established values and practices, often rooted in wisdom passed down through generations, can provide a robust framework for navigating the complexities of life and fostering personal growth. We'll uncover practical strategies and real-world examples to illustrate how tradition isn't about stifling individuality, but empowering it through a foundation of shared knowledge and experience. This exploration will reveal how understanding tradition can lead to a more meaningful and fulfilling existence. Now, let's connect the dots and see how this all comes together. Insight equals tradition provides a crucial safety net and a consistent set of values, offering a compass when navigating life's uncertainties. Imagine a ship traversing a vast and stormy ocean. Established traditions provide clear markers and navigational aids, preventing the ship from being tossed about by chaotic storms. These markers and aids don't dictate every move, but they provide a solid framework that allows for individual navigation. This framework gives us the freedom to explore new ideas and make independent choices. Actionable insight. Identify 5 traditions, family, community, or cultural, that you respect and understand. How do these traditions support your goals and values? If you lack traditions in your life, consider what aspects you would like to introduce that could create a stronger sense of stability. Consider a commitment to maintaining a daily routine. A routine itself can become a tradition. Insight equals understanding tradition allows for better adaptability. A robust foundation of values and principles provides a strong base for dealing with change. Imagine a tree with a strong root system can weather harsh storms because it's grounded in the earth. Likewise, a life grounded in thoughtful traditions, rooted in shared values and experience, can better handle the unexpected twists and turns of life. Actionable insight. Look at a recent challenge you've faced. How could traditional principles have helped you navigate that experience? Consider how traditions in your life provide a sense of security to deal with new situations. Embrace the ability of tradition to adapt over time. Tradition does not have to be static. A tradition can evolve or even change entirely while keeping the core principle. Insight equals traditional values often embody the wisdom of generations. Imagine a wise elder sharing knowledge and experience with a younger generation. This transfer of knowledge is vital. It represents accumulated and lessons learned over time. This wisdom isn't static. It evolves with experience and understanding. Actionable insight. Seek out mentors or elders in your community to learn from their experiences. Read historical texts, books, or stories to gain a broader understanding of other cultures and perspectives. Explore the origins of your own traditions and understand the lessons they hold. How have values in your life been passed down through generations? What lessons have you learned from your own experience that you could share with others? Insight equals traditional practices offer a pathway to self-discipline and structure. These practices provide a sense of order and control in a chaotic world. Imagine a well-maintained garden. A gardener carefully cultivates their garden by following established gardening practices. This attention to process cultivates a sense of order and a desired result. Actionable insight. Identify a daily or weekly practice that aligns with a specific value or principle. Create a routine around the practice. Examples include meditation, exercise, reading, or journaling. How can you cultivate discipline through existing traditions or new traditions that you decide to create? Insight equals by grounding ourselves in tradition, we can better understand our place within a larger context. Consider the feeling of belonging to a family, community, or cultural group. By understanding our shared traditions, we connect to our history and our sense of belonging, which leads to a deeper sense of purpose. Actionable insight. Explore the stories and traditions of your family and cultural background. Understand the significance of these traditions. What role do traditions play in your identity? How can they help you connect with your values? Insight equals tradition can be a source of strength and resilience. Imagine a family weathering economic hardship. Their traditions, shared meals, storytelling, and community celebrations provide comfort and resilience. These shared rituals provide support and a sense of continuity. Actionable insight. Develop rituals that can help support yourself through challenging times. Practice self-care through routines such as daily meditation. Find an activity you enjoy and make it a ritual. Create a safe and supportive space for yourself. The value of tradition isn't just about following rules. It's the bedrock for a meaningful life. Without it, even the most valiant efforts toward personal growth will falter. Imagine a ship without a compass. The value of tradition is that compass. Without a compass, the ship will be tossed about by the storms of life and may never reach its desired destination. The importance of love. This theme delves into the profound importance of love in navigating life's complexities. Drawing from Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life, we'll explore how love, in its various forms, isn't just a feeling, but a fundamental principle that underpins personal responsibility, healthy relationships, and societal well-being. We'll uncover practical strategies for cultivating self-love and compassion, understanding the role of empathy in creating a better world, and exploring how love empowers us to create meaningful connections with others. Throughout this exploration, we'll uncover relatable examples and actionable insights to demonstrate how love can act as a powerful antidote to chaos. Now, let's delve into actionable strategies for cultivating self-love and understanding the role of empathy in building meaningful connections. Insight equals love as a foundation for personal responsibility. Jordan Peterson emphasizes that true love starts with self-love, understanding your values, and taking responsibility for your actions. This is crucial for building a strong moral compass and setting healthy boundaries. A person who doesn't love and respect themselves struggles to love and respect others. Imagine a tree. To grow strong, it needs deep roots. Similarly, we need self-love as deep roots to build a life of meaning and purpose. To get started, take time to identify your core values. Journaling, meditation, or mindfulness practices can help you reflect on what truly matters. This introspection is the first step towards self-love. Now, let's see how this self-love translates into actions that foster healthy relationships. Insight equals love as the bedrock of healthy relationships. Love in relationships isn't just about feelings. It's about consistent effort, respect, and mutual understanding. This involves setting clear boundaries, communicating openly, and actively working to resolve conflicts. Think of a garden. A beautiful garden requires consistent care, watering, and weeding. Similarly, nurturing a healthy relationship needs consistent effort, understanding, and compassion. To build a strong foundation, learn to communicate effectively. Practice active listening, expressing your needs respectfully, and finding common ground. Now, let's connect the dots and explore how this applies to navigating conflicts in relationships. Insight equals love as a catalyst for personal growth. Peterson highlights how love can motivate personal growth and resilience. By embracing our imperfections and challenging ourselves to become better versions of ourselves, we create a supportive environment for personal development. Love for others can drive us to step outside our comfort zones and tackle life's challenges. To embrace the journey of personal growth through love, seek out mentors or role models who inspire you. Learn from their strengths and approach adversity with a willingness to learn and grow. This next step guides us to how we understand love within broader societal contexts. Insight equals love as an antidote to societal chaos. Peterson argues that love, in all its forms, self-love, love for family, and love for humanity, is essential for creating a more peaceful and just society. By cultivating compassion and empathy for others, we can foster understanding and bridge differences. Imagine a community where everyone shows empathy and compassion. It's the building block to a thriving society. To nurture this love for humanity, start by practicing empathy towards others. Try putting yourself in their shoes and understanding their perspectives, even if you don't agree with them. This can lead to creating bridges between people. Insight equals the importance of love in overcoming adversity. Love empowers us to face life's challenges with courage and resilience. When faced with hardship, drawing on love for ourselves and others provides strength and support. Love helps us find meaning and purpose, even in difficult situations. How can love act as a powerful weapon in overcoming adversity? By reframing adversity as a lesson, focusing on growth, and remembering that you have support from the people you love. By building this strength, we develop resilience and equip ourselves to face life's challenges. Let's explore practical strategies for cultivating this resilient love. The importance of love isn't just about feelings. It's the bedrock for personal responsibility, healthy relationships, and a thriving society. Without love, even the most well-structured life can unravel. Imagine a ship without a strong foundation. Without the foundational principle of love, even if we master other skills, our foundation crumbles. Without love, success is fleeting. How can we cultivate love to build a more meaningful life and a more fulfilling society? This journey starts with a deep understanding of ourselves and our relationships. Unlocking personal growth, principles of responsibility and self-improvement from 12 rules for life. This theme delves into the core principles of personal responsibility and self-improvement as outlined in 12 rules for life. It explores how taking ownership of our actions and cultivating discipline can lead to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. The discussion will focus on actionable steps for implementing these principles in daily life, providing relatable examples to make the concepts more engaging and accessible. Now, let's delve into the specific principles and explore how they work in practice, providing relatable examples and actionable steps for applying them in your daily life. Insight equals understanding the significance of personal responsibility, recognizing that our choices directly impact our lives and those around us. Let's explore how taking ownership leads to growth and fulfillment. Consider the story of someone striving for success, but blaming external factors. How does this approach hinder progress and ultimately impact their personal relationships? What are the first steps we can take today to adopt a proactive mindset? A crucial step is accepting that our actions have consequences and actively seeking accountability for these actions. Insight equals exploring the profound power of discipline, the importance of setting and achieving goals. This involves understanding the difference between instant gratification and long-term fulfillment, and how discipline helps pave the path to reaching our personal objectives. Let's look at how consistent effort leads to gradual progress. Examine the story of someone attempting a challenge, but struggling to remain motivated. How does discipline transform a seemingly daunting task into a source of accomplishment? What actionable steps can we take today to develop and maintain our discipline? Start with setting a realistic goal, focusing on incremental progress, and celebrating small achievements along the way. Insight equals the critical role of self-awareness in personal growth. We'll discuss recognizing our strengths and weaknesses, and how this knowledge empowers us to make better choices. How does understanding our emotional responses affect our daily interactions? Consider the story of someone struggling to manage their emotions. How does self-awareness help in overcoming these challenges? What practical strategies can we adopt for enhancing our self-awareness? Begin by regularly reflecting on our reactions and actively seeking feedback from trusted individuals. Insight equals the importance of confronting difficulties head-on. We'll discuss how fear and avoidance often lead to self-sabotage. This includes confronting our fears and learning how to use challenges to propel personal growth. Explore the story of someone who shies away from challenges. How does this avoidance pattern affect their overall well-being? What strategies can we implement to confront challenges constructively? Start with identifying one area where you consistently avoid a challenge and develop a plan to address it gradually. Insight equals understanding the concept of structure and order as crucial elements of a fulfilling life. How does a structured approach to daily life lead to greater efficiency and productivity? Consider the story of someone struggling to maintain focus and organization. How does implementing structure mitigate these challenges? What steps can we take today to incorporate more structure into our routines? Start by creating a simple daily schedule that prioritizes your most important tasks. Insight equals the power of responsible decision-making in achieving goals. We'll explore the importance of considering the long-term consequences of our actions. How does this approach affect our self-esteem and relationships? Consider the story of someone making impulsive decisions. How do these decisions impact their future and their relationships with others? What are the key elements of responsible decision-making? Start by evaluating the potential outcomes of your choices, both short-term and long-term. Insight equals the profound effect of setting boundaries. We'll discuss the importance of respecting ourselves and others, and how establishing boundaries creates healthier relationships and a more balanced life. Explore the story of someone struggling with people-pleasing tendencies. How do these tendencies affect their personal boundaries and relationships? What practical strategies can we employ to set and maintain healthy boundaries? Start by identifying one area where you struggle to set boundaries and develop a plan to address it, using clear and assertive communication. Are you seeking a path to a more fulfilling life? 12 Rules for Life isn't just about achieving personal success. It's the foundation for a life built on responsibility and discipline. It's about cultivating resilience and learning to manage ourselves in a world that increasingly feels chaotic. Adopting these rules is the first step towards a more purposeful and meaningful existence. Let's explore how to harness these powerful principles to create lasting positive change in our lives. Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life explores fundamental principles for navigating life's challenges. We've examined the core themes: personal responsibility, order and structure, the importance of rules, the enduring power of tradition, the value of hard work, confronting the nature of suffering, finding meaning, embracing courage, and mastering self-discipline. The book also highlights the critical roles of stories, myths, relationships, and ritual in fostering a meaningful life. We delve into the dangers of chaos and the essential need for purpose, self-knowledge, and love. Finally, the importance of forgiveness is emphasized to navigate our own paths toward a more fulfilling life. Let me know in the comments, what's your biggest takeaway from today's episode? And if you found this summary valuable, show me your support by liking and subscribing for more. Thank you for listening, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Stay mindful and keep growing. We've explored profound themes within Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life. Remember, taking personal responsibility, finding order, understanding the value of rules, and embracing tradition are crucial steps toward a meaningful life. Recognize the inevitability of suffering, but strive for courage and self-discipline to find your path. Appreciate the power of stories, myths, and relationships to navigate life's complexities. Understand that chaos can be overcome with purposeful action, self-knowledge, and powerful rituals. Embrace the importance of love, forgiveness, and the enduring value of hard work. Through these principles, we can build a foundation for a more fulfilling and structured life, a life free from the dangers of chaos.